Oh, damn. Did I? Oh, wait. Forgot to change something. Yeah, you will hear my kids in the back. All right, so this is clear. Let me get the new link. So I need this. So I found the issue, guys. The issue was just my other laptop, not laptop, my mini speaker, which has a mic inside. So it was picking up. It was locked on this instead of my regular mic. So okay, this. All right, okay, yo, all right. So everything's fine now. Should be.
Yep, all good. I can actually hear you now, so that's a great start.
So I think everyone will be. All right, this. Okay, wait, did I send a good link? I think so. All right. All right. So,
We
okay.
did just start.
Yeah, we should start. All right. So, guys,
Yeah.
we fixed the issue. The issue was my fault. But yeah, so guys, this is your boy Mr. TJP, the coach of the Bundle Montreal, and we're currently with two other coaches, two other admins, or they are both in Aria Division because they were scared of me. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't bloody think so.
So, coaches, present yourself.
Hi, I'm Chef. I own this place. Yeah, no, but I am coach of the Maestro Meloetta. I'm in Aria Division, and yeah, I'm here to give my opinions on pirouette teams.
And Zeus.
Zeus, coach of the Fire Gods of Anubis, coach in the Aria Division as well, and I'll be giving my opinions as well.
All right, no worries, Razor. Well, basically, you're the first one, so we are about to talk about your team. So basically, just a real quick recap. We had 32 coaches split in two divisions. So we're gonna do the Pirouette Division first because Chef Razim is from UK, so he's currently at night. So he's not in the Pirouette Division, which is fine. So like this, he can give his honesty in this overall, and we can check. You can check whatever and give opinions, like you said. And the tomorrow will be Area Division, maybe later tonight at night. I mean, so yeah. So let's start. First team is Razor, the coach of Detroit Dragon. He has been with us for a while. He played in doubles usually, and I think it's his first time in single. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just remember him playing doubles mainly with us. So now, do you all have the dock open? You can see the.
Yep, I've got the dip. I'm looking at the team right now.
All right, so for me, I think the team is a bit all over the place for some stuff. Like you got Ninetales for screens, then you break Iron Crown, Blaziken, Mimikyu, or even Iron Leaf set up, and you can go from there. But I don't see really good like I see some defensive stuff, but like Spidef and Spidef, I don't see really like dedicated mon for Spidef. That's my only issue, I think.
I think the team's actually quite good. Like I think the Ninetales support for Blazer can potentially setting up is quite nice. Mammothswine's a solid ground type, got low kicks for priority. I think Suicune's got the same defense and special defense, so it can be either.
Oh, that's true.
If you want.
I forgot that.
And Iron Crown's special defense isn't too bad. So plus Torracat, which I know it's a 1 point mon. It's actually a really good support mon because of Intimidate and Parting Shot, and it's faster than Incineroar, so it's actually quite good for that. So I actually think this team's got quite nice balance overall. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure on is like Iron Leaves as a Terra captain. Like I don't think it's a brilliant one. It's not terrible though, and it is much better with Terra, but I don't know. For 11 points, I would probably want a more reliable Terra captain than that.
I think I will pick Mimikyu or even Suicune to a certain extent, but Mimikyu or Low Kicks would have been way better as a Terra captain than Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves is good, it's just the typing that's bad. Because you 1 U-turn and
Yeah.
can like get 1 KO, but with Terra, like Terra Fire or even Terra Fighting, mainly people use it Terra Fighting because close combat and just
Yeah.
be a resist to Dark and Bug. And
It does have some things going for it. Like it's quite fast and it's got a high attack stat. And like I say, with Terra, it's massively improved. If it was cheaper as a Terra captain, then maybe. But for 11 points, I don't think it's not. It's just not. I don't think it's the greatest choice.
Well, 11 points is not that much compared to like it's still for me 11 points is worth it because Iron Leaf as soon as you can boost your speed, then go for Source Dance, it's almost like GG. Like you got so much coverage. Like you got Steel type, you got Grass move, of course, Psychic moves, you got Electric move, you got what else? I don't know everything by heart. You got Bug type move also. So yeah, I feel like Iron Leaf. Nah, for me, I need to try that thing. But other
Yes.
than
No, it's not one I'm looking to try out.
that, you got Dark type move. You got oh well, it doesn't have. If only you had the sharpness, that would be nice. Because you got a
Yeah.
lot of blade type move like Side Blade, Leaf Blade, Excisor. What else? Night Slash. So Secret Sword as well. I know. I'm not sure if I said it. You got Trailblaze. Can I have to defend like I'm defending Iron Leaf. Just the typing that's bad, but other than that. But for sure, I think I will pit Mimikyu or Low Kicks instead
Maybe.
as
What
a
about
Terra captain.
your fort, Zeus?
I'm honestly with you guys. Iron Leaves seems a little bit much for a Terra captain. I would have went low kick as my Terra captain.
Because Low Kicks
Yeah,
first
Low Kicks is
impression,
great.
Terra Bug with Choice Band or like Silver Powder. Yo, I don't know anything. Plus Tintin Lens, I don't know anything that's really can.
No, you can't switch into that. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 Pokemon that can, but
I'll go
even
to Eraser.
resist.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
And
it's just does too much damage.
But overall, the team is more like I set up the screens, then I attack. Overall, that's it.
Yeah, it's a solid team. I think it's solid.
Like you got Mamoswine with and Dunfan for Stealth Rock. Dunfan as a spinner is pretty good. Maybe having a Toxic Mon, not a Toxic Mon, but I mean Poison Mon could have been good.
That's true. It doesn't have a poison bonus. Yeah. But yeah, Poisonmon would probably benefit this team.
Like, cause Suicune, if he doesn't have a poison type, like Suicune will be like mostly forced to play Rest, Calm Mind, or Sleep Tart type of thing with Skull. Can be nice, but
Yeah. Yeah, overall I think the team's quite solid. Like I think it covers a lot of options, covers a lot of types.
but what will you remove for a poison type?
What would I remove for a poison type?
I would probably
Iron Leaf, I guess.
Maybe.
Iron Leaf, maybe Venusaur. Is Venusaur is free?
I'm not sure.
Wait, sorry, I got my daughter with me, so you might hear. Yeah, Venusaur is free.
Yeah, so maybe that.
Venusaur doesn't suck, man. Venusaur is very good defensive and can be offensive. Of course, with the sun, it would have been better. Viplume too is a pretty good, nice pick. Wait, let me
Yeah,
check if
trust me.
Viplume
Yeah,
is.
Venusaur definitely doesn't suck. I can tell you that much.
Viplume. Oh, no, wait, Viplume. No, Viplume is free and can add some bulk as well, and can be a Terra
Terra.
captain. I think Viplume is like a menace. Can be
Yeah,
annoying,
Vileplume
like
can be really annoying.
can be annoying with like toxic, straight sap. It doesn't have any what do you call toxic spikes, sadly, but still.
No, no spikes either.
Yo, give me a second. Just gonna give my daughter back to my other daughter. All right, sorry guys. So yeah, so what are you rating the team? Is wait between S, A, B, C, or D? D is the worst. S is the best.
Are we doing pluses or minuses, or is it just SABC?
No, well on the tier list I didn't make a plus and extra. I just like.
That's fine. Just checking.
Well, we can put them in order. Like if we have two or three teams in the same like A, we can put them like A. Like the first at A will be like the best A team and etc.
I think this team is an A personally.
I would say B. Well, high B, A, low A. And you Zeus.
I agree with Theo. He could use a little bit more defense or special defense. So I'd go high B.
High B.
Guess we go B.
Well, let's say high B for now. So let's go for the second team. Second team is Pokemaster. Pokemaster. A new one with us. Never been with MDL.
Mm-hmm.
Coach of the California Trailblazer. So they did. No, sorry, because I was reading Zach. Yeah, like for me, it's more about the defensive plays, but offensively, that thing will be a menace. Like set up screens for where's the team, by the way? Set up screens, then bring Mimikyu, Iron Crowd, Blaziken, set up and GG, or even Zengus, set up and GG. That's mostly what will happen most of the time. I'm not sure if I'm facing him. I will check after. But yeah, so now we're gonna check the second team. So yeah, like I said, Pokemaster, coach of California Trailblazer. Yeah, his team is. I'm not sure what to say about the team. I see good defensive. Dashbun is pretty underrated. Dashbun can be very nice. Tentacruel.
I like this team.
Feels similar to Razor.
A little bit. There are parts of this team I like. Like Torterra, I think is a really good choice of Terra Captain, and I think Armourouge is also a really good choice of Terra Captain. So I think they're both solid. Tentacruel is a good spinner. Weavile's good speed and attacker. Klefki's good support.
His team is a bit slow, but he got the webs.
Komodo is decent. It's obviously it can't Terra in this league, and it's better when it can Terra. But it is still a good Pokemon if you can get it in the right situation. It's a bit trickier to position it when it can't Terrastallize.
Yeah,
but it is a good mon. Gengar is a mon I like, but I tried drafting it in another league and I couldn't get it to work. But it is a threatening attacker. I think
can be Willow Wisp. I think he got Thunder Wave. I know for Wisp for sure. Not sure for Thunder Wave.
It definitely gets Wisp. I think it's not huge. Like obviously you do have a couple of defensive, but I think it lacks a little bit on the physical defense side. This team.
Well, you can use Dashbun and Como for that, and even Torterra or Klefki.
Yeah. It's not a massive hole, but
well, it's more on the Spadef side. that like the same thing
Yeah,
as a Razor. More on the SPDF side, but at the same time you got Klefki screen, Reiku is quite bulky SPDF, Como is bulky as
it's got
well. For me, it's just
Raikou the fraud.
yeah.
Absolute.
So many people say Raku's a fraud, so will it be
I
able
said
to prove us
I've
wrong?
drafted it so many times and it never does anything for me. But then I keep picking it, so I don't get it.
Same thing with me with the Firemons.
Yeah,
Drafting Typhlosion, but never bring it at once.
Raikou should be good, so why isn't it?
Well, I never draft Raikou, so I cannot say nothing. Well, if he had better abilities, maybe because
Yeah,
his
yeah, it
abilities
might.
doesn't help him really.
No, but then Suicune has the same abilities, and I've had far more success with Suicune.
Because his defensive pressure into a defensive with a defensive man is pretty nice. That's why
True.
Reiku is just like come in
Yeah.
and like
Hmm.
you wanna PP stall someone with Reiku. Well, you
Raikou
got
just
Calm
comes
Mind.
in and doesn't kill things.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
But no, this team is again good. There's a lot of offense. Like I say, I think the Terra Captains are really good
yeah.
because they're different to each other as well. Like that's what's good about the Terra Captains is they don't do the same thing.
Cliff Key screens bring Armor Rouge, weak armor, or weak armor with what we call a weakness policy, Calm Mind, and then you can sweep almost everything. You set up spikes with Klefki or rocks with Torterra or Como, toxic spikes with Tentacruel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I like this team better than Razor. This team I think I will put it like at least like a around the A low A. But I like the team way better, and he got webs also.
Yeah,
So the problem with Torterra, with which is slow, can be like negate because he got the webs. Como as well. Como is not that fast. Como is like 295 max speed.
yeah.
So
I
that
think
can help also.
I think I don't like this team quite as much as Razors, so this would be a B for me. Not much in it, but I don't think this team is as good as the first one.
You just a Reiku hater. That's why. That's the only reason.
Hmm?
You just a
Yeah, it's because
Reiku.
it's because I hate Raikou so much.
One thing I just
Yeah.
realized, the Razor team only have like 2 months I can switch. No, 3. Low kicks, Iron Crown, and Torakat to pivot. Like U-turn, full switch, and parting shot. Well, parting shot U-turn. But yeah.
Which three?
Low kicks, Iron Crown, and Torakats for a Razor team.
Blazer can get U-turn.
So, but I just saw that and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think for me is true baton pass.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't Ninetales get baton pass?
Yeah, it does. But well, anyways, we already passed the team. But yeah, this team I felt is better because get for me it's more like offensively with the webs and more way to set hazards can offer more pressure. And Weaver is great clean up sweeper. Choice band is really hard to cover.
Yeah.
So I think I will put that team A for me, and for you.
What do you think, Zeus?
I do like he has quite a few immunities with Portero and ground type immune to electric. Plus he's immune to poison. Armorers can be immune to fire along with Dash Weavile's immune to psychic. Gengar's immune to normal, so like he has a lot of immunities. Not a lot of bulk. He does have a few bulky mons, Tentacruel, special defense, and Dash defense. He's got webs. He's got rocks. I would
Spikes,
say,
toxic spikes.
Yeah. He's got what 2, maybe 3 speed tier mons. So I'd go probably one spot above Razor at a B.
All right. So before Razor, you said?
Yeah, above Razor.
All right. So me, I said A. but you two said the B, so let's put it high B then. So let's go for the third team. Third team is Liz F, coach of Lizzie's Kitties. Same thing as Razor. She played once with us, but it wasn't double last season, season 3. So this is
Yeah.
the first time with. This is her first time with us in single, and yeah, so she got the other version of Iron Leaf, and as a Terra captain also, which I think Verizon is better as a Terra captain because 19 attack, 19 special attack, and if I remember correctly, he got Swords Dance, but I'm not sure if he got the Nasty Plot. Let me check Verizon. Nasty. No, he doesn't have Nasty Plot. Does he got Calm? Yeah, he got Calm Mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Her team is more offensive than the other two, but not really good. Like, if she had Klefki or Nitels, like for the screens and stuff, it would have been better. But I feel like you have too much, like, you have to set up to actually do real damage.
Yeah, this is a bit of a strange team in that it, for one thing, it lacks any real support Pokemon for one thing. Its own this might just be a personal thing, but I don't ever like having Defog as my hazard removal.
Depends on the month, I think. If Scissor had Roost, still kept Roost, maybe it would have been better, but without Roost, felt like you will always get chipped down if you don't run boots, and if you don't run boots, you don't have a way to recover. So it helps with the team is pretty. It's okay, but yeah, overall, like also something I noticed is the fire weakness. Got a lot of fire weakness, like Verzon, Zarude, Scizor. I will not say Volcarona, but like Volcarona doesn't like a fire type move, and only Milotic and Dragonite resist. So I don't. I feel like Flamethrower is pretty free all day, and lack of hazard setters as well. I think Necrozma is the only one. Necrozma with Stealth Rock, I think. Yeah, Necrozma gets Stealth Rock.
Yeah, and yeah, it does get Stealth Rock.
Other than that, I don't see nothing else that's offer pressure.
No.
It just seems like a hyper offensive team, and it doesn't really have any defensive mons other than Milotic.
Necrozma can be bulky, but Psychic type is not the good one. Zarude also can be bulky, but Grass and Dark type really not good. And like she got good mons, but not good together. That's my best way I can say about that team. You can still do work, but yeah, Gardevoir can be bulky. Yeah, guard like Terra Guard is nuts, but I don't know. I think she only had to. She could only Terra Gardevoir. Like maybe a Trace Specs, Moonblast Terra Fairy can be very good, but overall I don't. It's not my cup of tea. I will say it like that. It's not a team like I will have draft together. Uh, even sometimes I even draft
No.
like worse, like draft like bad draft sometimes. But yeah, the team overall I don't think like it works together.
Yeah, it's just I just think it's a bit lacking in some key things that it needs.
Yeah, like you said, Zach, it's like too much setup. Like she doesn't have like instant thing like okay, I come in and like oh shit, like someone will be real drop, like like a Basket Legion with Wave Crash. Like when Basket Legion get on the field, it's like damn, okay, I'm about to lose a mon or take a lot of damage. Versus her, like maybe Dragonite with extreme speed, but at the same time no Terra on Dragonite, so no Terra normal. Maybe Gardevoir with specs, but it's a lot of if. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't have
It's
funny button.
no funny button mons.
For me, I will have said a C at least. Oh wait, I forgot. There's you can talk. And by the way, nobody will hit you. You're in a safe space.
No, I'm just studying the team. It's just like you guys said. It's kind of all over the place. It's hyper offensive, not a lot of bulk whatsoever. So like, I'm a little confused by the team.
But I feel like it's hyper offense without the hyper offense thing. Like hyper offense always like have a at least hazards or stuff like that because you want to offer
Yeah,
pressure and like if someone run a focus sash, you can revenge kill like something that's boosted. Like for example, let's say Volcanize at +2. You did two Corvidence. You bring a sash, physical sashmon, and you can revenge KO that thing. So, so yeah, no problem with that. We're not saying like that's bad, like anything. We're just talking about a perspective like of competitively. Like for me, exactly. For me, it's just opinions. Maybe for her it would work and like she will sweep everyone and like we never know. Like so many times like people rated their team like S tier, blah blah, and at the end of the season they're like at the end of the standing or whatever. So it's just like yeah,
Yeah, it's all just opinions.
yeah. I don't know her to bash on her or whatever, but that's true. Like you said, the Ace, the rocks will be very free. Outside of Scissor, you cannot default. So if you lose Scissor and set up rocks and lose like boots or whatever, that's pretty much that's GG. Like yeah, everything will drop from rocks. So for me, is a C, for sure a C. Like I don't think can be
Yeah,
higher than C, but
no, I agree. C.
yeah, same.
alright. Yeah, it's a cool team, but not competitively. It doesn't work well. But who knows? Maybe Liz will cook something and we'll be like, damn. Yeah, that's happened sometimes. I remember like in the IBL, I was rated last and I still made it to semifinals. So it doesn't mean nothing. You just have to play
Nope.
the game and that's it. So the first Canadian of this, the first Canadian in this division because I don't know why, but all Canadians were in Pirouette Division and all British were in Aria Division, which is quite funny. So this is the first Canadian. Yeah, I was rep Canada. Let's go. But yeah. So Evan Russia, the coach of the Toronto Tyrannotors. Something I find it funny when I was looking at it is Galar Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. Got the three birds from Galar, which is funny. I don't know why, but I find it funny. But they're all good. Like even Galar and Articuno as a Terra captain is really nice. I remember one day I was like 3-1, and Articuno was like, "Nah, not today." Then start to sweep everything, and yeah, reverse my opponent, which was a very good game. So Galar and Articuno, even if the typing is not good, respect for Galar and Articuno. Lack of coverage, but with Terra is it's pretty fine. But yeah, so other than that, what can y'all see about that team?
I think this team is good. Like I think there's a lot of like there is a lot of
Bulk.
like there's got some good things. Yeah, I think Iron Treads is solid. Like especially in this meta, it's good anyway, but
Yeah.
it's good in this meta. Yeah, I get that the free Galarian birds is a bit of like a funny thing, but like and I
But
don't know
still
if
work.
having all three of them is. I don't know if having three of them is a great idea, but Gyarados is brilliant. I love that one.
Oh,
Um,
something you just make me realize. You got 5 weakness to electric. The three birds,
yeah,
Primarina, and Volcanion. So Volt Switch, like if Iron Tread's going down and Galarian Tukuno or Iron Thorn
yeah.
aren't ground, it
It
will
also
be.
makes it also makes this team fairly weak to rocks as well. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't love rocks,
Well,
and um,
yeah, kind of. Yeah, true.
I
Rocks
mean,
or ice,
there are
even
some good
ice.
things like chess. Chestnut is much better if it's a Terra Captain.
Over Galarian Tukuno, yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I accept
and
not being a Terra captain.
Mm. Yeah, it's just it's got some decent parts to it, but at the same time,
It's
like
weird. It's like Zach said, it is weird. It's weird, but
yeah,
I find it funny. Like it's a fun
it's not.
theme.
Yeah, I don't know how well this team's gonna do.
We'll have to see. But the
Yeah,
also something I realized, the speed tier is pretty low. I
yeah.
think its fastest one is Iron Tread. Then you drop to Zapdos. I think. Let me check real quick.
Zapdos is 100.
Yeah, his fastest one is 106. 106, it's okay fast, but not like OP fast. Like 342, so
No,
Gyarados will run Boot, not Boot Scarf or Galarian Articuno. Maybe you can set up like a Volcanion with a Flame Charge or Dragon Dance Iron Thorn, but he doesn't have something like that can come in the field and like let's go, like I'll outspeed you, like.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. Like this one's
And uses.
it's got
Um, I'm pretty partial to Chestnut being a Terra Captain. That would have been a better choice than maybe Iron Thorns. He does have some great bulk with pursuing Gudra, Primarina. Um, he definitely could have used some better speed on his team, but other than that, not
Well,
much to say.
well, for me, Iron Thorn Terra Captain is pretty fine. Galarian
you know,
Articuno is fine, but Chestnut was a
I'm
bit better, maybe.
Thorns. I'm Thorns is a really good Terra Captain, especially in like low tier.
Yeah,
Um,
Pin Missile. I see it from miles away. Pin Missile, Dragon Dance, Rock Blast, a Terra Bug can be funny with Dragon Dance and a coverage like Electric Move or something. But if I have to rate the team, personally, high C for me. I
yes,
don't
see,
think I will have put it better than Liz,
yeah,
but
yeah, I think so. But
like too
yeah,
many
C
weakness
is
to
definitely
too many of the same weakness. Like the
yeah,
ice type will be a problem, the electric type will be a problem, the rocks kinda no, rocks not that much because of Ishin Gudra, Chestnut, Iron Shed, yeah, well, ish. Let's say ish. But yeah, for me, it's really like the ice and electric weakness is pretty much it's too much. Even the ground weakness, Iron Shred, but you have three birds, so maybe it's not that much of a problem. But I can still not make it higher than C, high C, I think.
I
Yeah, I
think
agree
so.
with you.
I see. So next one, S. Next. So I just rated S team, and that's end of the discussion. Let's go for the next one after that. This is the best team, by the way. Best team.
Uh,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
all right, there. Well,
Beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
take it you're not going to talk about your own team. So uh, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't love your team. I really
Nah.
don't. Like,
Well, something.
I think it, like, my problem is like, you've drafted rain with not very many things that take advantage of the rain. And I don't think like Kingdra is decent, but it's not, it's not a powerhouse or anything like that. And like, the only other thing you've really got is Kilowattrel with Hurricane, but Kilowattrel is not also not great in my opinion. There are some strong things like Rillaboom's always solid, Silverwing's great, Avalok's
One
very
thing.
bulky.
One thing for sure is I
Mew,
have a lot of ice weakness. Well, I have 3 months weak to ice. That's something I just realized. If you can't
and
freeze
again,
dry more,
this might be a personal thing, but you've drafted King Gambit, and I actually think in draft King Gambit is terrible.
Yeah, King
It's
Gambit,
because
you
it
already
only
know.
does one thing.
Yeah.
You already know exactly what it's going to do, so it's very easy to prep against. Like I don't even with Supreme Overlord, like it's still easy to stop. Like
I have
I
to
just
admit
don't
that.
think it's a great draft Pokemon.
Like my problem, well, when I drafted, I wanted rain, but at the same time, it's my first time trying to draft a weather team.
Hmm.
But I don't like having too much of the same weaknesses overall. Like for me, my max is like 3. 2 is bad, is good. Or more 3, I'm like okay, I'm fine with it. More than 3, I'm like I don't like it. So I often do that. And I don't want to bring another water type like a Bradyscura or Floatzel. I think Floatzel is still on the board, but I didn't want it like bring Floatzel. I was like, it's too much rain. Sometimes too much rain is not good. I can still play that team outside of rain, so I don't really need rain.
Yeah, I get that. I get it doesn't need to bring rain, but I just
It's a fake rain team,
also
like
yeah
Zach said.
also like outside of Kilowattrel and Kingdra being in rain, your team lacks speed big time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted to bring, like, to be honest, over Slitherwing, I almost went for a Lucha, but it would have been like 4 weak to ice.
Mm.
But at the same
I think
time,
Sliverwing is one of the good parts of your team.
yeah, it's good. That's why I keep it. But
Yeah.
my team overall is not good. Like, it's not the best one I draft, but I got a lot of priority, and I got some like potential with Kindra with the rain.
Yeah,
So
there are good parts of it. Like you do have some good priority. Pezandipity is solid as well. I really like that Pokemon.
Mew, for me, Mew is the first
And
one. Like in my team, if you
Muse,
check, it's the first time I draft. I mean, the repetitive one I draft is like Fez. Kilowattrel is like the second or third time. I don't draft it that much. Rillaboom, yeah, I drafted a lot. Avalok, we don't talk about it. So I only drafted like 4 months. I always draft. The other is like almost everything is new. So yeah, other than that, like yeah. But yeah, I
Mew,
like it, but I'm like, yeah, I know you lack of stuff, but I know I can still do stuff. So we'll see in due time. I won't talk too much about it. Okay, hello.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I won't rate my team because you already know it's a S plus through the roof, platinum, whatever.
No, it's a B from me.
I'm sad.
Oh,
I hope I
sorry,
don't
just
catch. I
just
hope
my
I don't
honest
catch
thoughts.
you in playoff.
Oh, you want to hope you don't catch me in playoffs.
Uh, you- Let me check your team real quick. But yeah, continue. This what your opinion?
um, like Chef said, your team is really all over the place. You don't really have any speed. Um, but if you are out of rain, eh, I'm gonna go probably a low B in my opinion.
All right, so I guess I'm a B. But yeah, just check your team, Chef, by the way, and feels like a new face off will be funny. And yeah, I can cook
Is
your team. With
if you
my
say so.
rain, I will cook.
I
But so
wish-
B, but okay, it's B, but B higher than Razor and Pokemaster, lower like.
Honestly, for me, it's lower than those two.
And uses.
Same, lower.
All right, so S. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, next one. Another first timer with us. Nick Kurotik, coach of the Blackthorn City Bolts. Haters. Well, Michael Smith, the bundle is not there. like a lot of like I will just show real quick like a lot of banned ones like Annihilate, Cinderace, Dragapult, Namorous, Garchomp, Goldengo. Like is like a reduced format, but like it's like LTM plus. So it's like most of the standard thing are out, but some are still with us. But all right, sorry, someone texted me. So yeah, Necrotip first time with us, so I don't know. I don't know if it's she or her. So I don't know that guy. That no, that person. So Necrotip first time. So yeah, I like the team. Um, I can stack Azure pretty fast with Glimora. Remove them with Glimora and Cyclosaur. Thunderous can be good. All right, so it is a he. So his team, I like this team. I won't lie. Got good priority with like Fake at Ensign or Metagross Bullet Punch, Aqua Jet Quaquaval. Can spread the Thunder Wave with Thunderous. Can even go like a physical set with Defiant, something like that, with Acro.
Yeah, yeah, I like this team. I think this team's got a lot. Quaquaval's dangerous. Metagross is great bulk. Cyclozar's fast and a decent spinner. Thunderous is good, and Thunderous gets Prankster as well, I believe, which is quite useful in times. Sylveon, it's always good to have a fairy type, and Sylveon's a very good one. Incineroar is a decent Terra Captain because you can run a sweeping set on it. Like,
Or even just a Flame
like
Charge Power Trip, like Flame Charge Bulk
yeah,
Up.
Flame Charge, Bulk Up, Power Trip. You can even run a weakness policy on it as well.
Yeah,
Um,
I think can be a menace.
yeah, Rhyperior is another really good Terra Captain. It's one of those Pokemon that if it's not a Terra Captain, it's not great. But if it's a Terra Captain, it's solid.
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with Solid Rock as his ability. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's funny, I know. So yeah.
The only thing, trying to think of where this team struggles. Um,
Maybe a bit of ground weakness, Metagross,
it's
Ensign, Rhyperior, Glimora. You don't really have good thing to resist
a
outside of
little bit.
Thunderous and Shaman.
Misdreavus says Levitate.
Oh, true, true. But Misdreavus, do you really think Misdreavus will do something? Like a Violet,
With
Whips, Thunder Wave?
with yeah, with a Violet, it's decently bulky, especially on the special side. Like it's the kind of thing where I don't think it will come to loads of matches, but it definitely could do a job. Like it's not some low point mons I think are practically pointless because they won't ever come to any matches, but that's one where I feel like it wouldn't come to many, but it
And the
could
time it
do
will
something.
come, it will do something.
Yeah.
But
So no, I actually think that's quite decent.
but
Yeah,
you
I like
need
this
the
team.
Misdreavus to be the spin blocker. Because other than that,
Yeah,
outside of Terra, of course, like if you go Terra and Sin Ghost or Rapier, but other than that, like yeah,
yeah. It's not a spin blocker, but um, oh, actually no, because it gets. I was about to say, Glamora kind of deters rapid spin, but it doesn't because it gets rid of the hazards anyway. So
you said what? What you said?
I just said that I was going to say that Glamora kind of deters people from going for rapid spin, but it doesn't because um, it still gets rid of the hazards even from the toxic debris. So
Yeah.
it doesn't work. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Zeus?
I like the team. He's got some great priority, like you guys said. Rhyperior, great Terra Captain. Um, I actually have Rhyperior on my team. Uh, Glamora, always great. Toxic Spike, Stealth Rock setup.
Can even be
Thunder.
offensive. Rock Polish,
Oh,
Meteor
yeah.
Beam, Power Herb, or
Yep.
Corrosion.
Cyclozar, great spinner. Glamora can also clear hazards on their side of the field. Metagross can go either bulky or offensive. So I like the team.
Maybe you need a bit of speed, but at the same time, you got so much good bulk, offensive bulk that speed is not that much because Quacklevolt can set up quite fast with Aqua Step. If you don't have like a water absorber or something, you can run Choice Band
I
and
also
spam
think
Aqua Step.
in this kind of draft as well, there's not tons of really speedy, good Pokemon. So I think if you've got a couple of fast mons, I think you're generally okay. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
true.
you
You're
need
right.
loads. There's not loads of them. Speed isn't great.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think if your team's got a couple of things faster than 100, I think you're generally okay.
100. Yeah, that's right. I have to remember like the speed, like we reduce stuff, so the speed tier is lower.
Definitely lower.
But yeah, for me, I would say A, like mid
Yeah,
A's.
I would say A. Also,
Definitely.
Yeah.
just a side note, going back to your team also gets marked down because you didn't draft Delibird like you promised.
Trap my guys. So
You promised and you didn't do it.
because I got sniped. Yo, look. Over, I think it was over Dust Club or Mudsdale. I was supposed to have Bertic, which would have been a Terra captain. With Bertic, I would have put a lot of. It would have been a better rain team, but yeah. So that team, let's put it at A. No, look, Zach. You see, I have the power. I have the power. All right. So back to the real topic. So now let's go to B Farias, another coach of Crazy Kickleons, another new one with us.
He's not new to me and Zeus.
Oh, okay, you know him. So well, I guess
We've both played in a league with him.
for me, from first glance, a lot of rock weakness. Cryogonal, Staraptor, Rotom Eat, and was the Rebombi. So rocks will be, and it doesn't have really good stuff that resists rock, like defensive stuff.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I also think a little bit like those four mons you've just listed. I don't think they're four mons that would be very likely to all be on the same team in the game.
True, but it's still like,
So
yeah, that's true.
yeah, it is an issue for sure. But like, he's got the rapid spin with Cryogonal, and he's got magic bounce with Espeon as well, which is quite useful. This
Something I
team,
find sad is Cryogonal is not a Terra Captain. Just because
yeah,
Terra Captain is 5 points.
it's one of those Pokemon again where if it's not a Terra Captain, I wouldn't bother drafting it personally.
I second that. I did it, and yeah.
It needs to be a Terra Captain because it's got great special defense and decent speed, but like the defensive typing just isn't good.
If you run it offensively with like Tri-Specs, Max Speed, Max Modest, extra like Freeze Dry, Blizzard, Flash Cannon, Water Pulse, or whatever,
I've
maybe.
just noticed, by the way, don't bring ground types against this team. There are 4 Levitate mobs.
Cryogonal, Hydreigon, Flygon, Rotom. Yeah, plus Staraptor. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like ground will be like even if you got
Useless.
Toxapex and Lucario, like you don't think to bring ground, which can be in his advantage. Like this, he can have like more ways to spam Vol Switch, Rotom Eat.
Definitely. It
I feel
protects
like
Toxapex a bit as well.
I feel like if Espeon was, if Rotom was the Terra Captain over Espeon, would have been better for Rotom.
Yeah, I don't know if Espeon's a great choice for Terra Captain on this team.
It is a good mon, but Terra Captain, it still have a lot of coverage. Sure. Well, a lot. You got decent coverage, but or even Staraptor would have been nice as a Terra Captain. Fighting or just go for like Terra Flying, Brave Bird, or Terra Normal, Double Edge, Terra Fighting, Close Combat. Like it could have new stuff.
My other thing with this team is outside of Toxapex, This team struggles to switch into things. Like, there's not a lot of really bulky Pokemon on this team.
Reuniclus is bulky. Hydreigon is bulky.
Hydreigon is not bulky.
Yes, yo, I already run a Spidef set with like Thunder Wave and stuff like that, and
It's 4 times weak to Fairy,
yeah,
and
but
it's
I
not
mean,
living a fighting move.
I mean, it's still bulky. I didn't
I
say
don't.
like it's a good one, but it's still quite bulky.
I don't class that as a bulky Pokemon.
Hater. Let me check. Oh, let me check. Hydreigon. It's got 92 in HP, 90 in defense and speed F. That's bulky.
That's like a mid. That's like mid bulk. That's not. That's not.
Oh,
good
okay. Wait,
bulk.
wait. Maybe you mean like a tank, like a real tank. Like for me, bulky is
When
like.
I say bulk, when I say bulky, I mean bulky. I don't just mean it might be able to live a hit from some things. I mean as in it's a defensive like wall.
Okay, yeah, a wall. Like because for me, bulky is like, what can I say? Like for example, King Gambit, it's bulky. It's not a tank, but it is bulky.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's
but
why.
See, that I would say, where I would not say Hydreigon is a bulky Pokemon.
No, okay, yeah, it's just good defense. But it's not a tank. Like it's not a wall. For me, bulky is like before a wall. You know, that's why. But we're basically saying the same thing.
Kind of.
Because it is bulky because it can tank some hits, but it's not a wall. It will not sit on something and like be like, okay, yeah, I can live. I'm not scared to take a hit. Like compared to Toxapex, you send it like, let's go live, and yeah, that's it. But I agree with you. Like Rotom Eat can be bulky, like have some good defenses.
Yeah,
but
Rotom's okay. It's just it's HP that lets it down.
exactly. Plus the typing.
Really, yeah.
Fire
It does
Pokemon.
get pain splits, so it can be annoying.
Yeah, true. Other than that, I feel like it is a good like what we say offensive hyper offense can set up screens with Espeon, which is quite fast. Like Clay with Espeon, set up Reflect. Then maybe bring Orgapont that can always set up if the story is not out. Always live one hit. Then after that, swing that Ivy Cudgel. So
yeah. What do you think, Zeus?
He does have actually some decent speed mons with Ogerpon and the potential Lucario, and then Staraptor. Cragonal should have been a Terra Captain, like you guys said, because like got what? Fire, steel, rock, fighting, all weaknesses, and a lot of them are physical attackers. Rabambi's got good lead set. Terra Flygon, I've been wanting to try that for a while, so as far as bulk goes, outside of Toxitech, and Reuniclus, nothing super bulky, but
yeah, the lack of bulk really, like the lack of walls. I will say it like that. The really defensive ones can be a problem. But like I said, if he set up screens with Espeon, then go for Baton Pass example and bring Orgapon, Lucario, Flygon, whatever, and or even Hydreigon for Nasplat and just go. From there, it can be something good. But for me, I think I will put it high C, low B. Plus, I would say no, high C for me. Really, the lack of defensive can be a problem.
Yeah, I'd say C.
Yeah, I'd go mid to low C for me.
So better than the Galar team, or better than Liz team, or lower than? For me, I think it's better than. Let me double check. Evan Russia. I think it's better than Evan. Than the Toronto Tarantors.
Yeah, I do as well.
So let's go for that. All right, let's go for the weakest team ever. That team is weak. Weak. I hope he's still in the chat. But if not, so be it. But yeah,
I
So
I
Archmag
have some thoughts on this team.
is the first time with us also. Uh, Coach of Ryuken Legacy, or if you know him, Plasma was Plasma Fist before. So yeah, for me the first one is like Zapdos F that mon. My first time against him, I was 3-1. I got para on all my remaining mons, which wasn't really a problem until I get para like three or four times in a row, which cost me the game. But yeah, other than that, regen core with Slowking, Hydrapple, a lot of asset setters with Lycan Rock, Fortress, Anaconda, uh, good defensive stuff, uh, good decent speed with Ceruledge, Zapdos, Lycan Rock, even Alolan Persian with Fluffy, I think. Oh, Furcold. No, Furcold.
Yeah.
Furcold, really good. Can be a fast defensive mon, Foul Plate on the wave, Icy Wind, Switcheroo stuff. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, that's pretty much everything you can do. Technician, if you want to be funny, Technician Nasty Plot, because you got a lot of move that's lower than 60, like Snow, I
Yeah.
think.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I think this team's got a good regen core, which I think is solid.
You got Toxapex, Rotom Eat, by the way, and can Lucario can do a lot of damage to Fairy Time.
That's the previous team.
Yeah, I know, no, because I was answering to someone in the chat. Sorry,
Ah,
but yeah, for the Archmite, let's go. Sorry.
yeah. So it's got a good regen core with Slowking and Hydrapple. Some good offense. I don't like. I know there was a lot of hype in the chat for Toxicroak as a Terra Captain, and I'm sorry, I really don't think it's anything special as a Terra Captain. It's an okay Pokemon. That's as far as it goes. Like,
You got priority with Sucker Punch, Bullet Punch, Vacuum Wave. Can be a good
yeah,
like
maybe.
revenge killer or something. Like you go for Sword Dance.
I also think Sandaconda would have been a better Terra Captain than a Alolan Persian. Although I don't know if Sandaconda is more with points. No, it's not. Still 4 as a Terra Captain. So I think that would have been a better Terra Captain, personally.
Yeah, like Dark type naturally is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sunduck.
But
Yeah,
Sandaconda benefits from Terra quite a lot.
for me, a Sunduck in the set is Terra Dragon, Scale Shot. You go for Coil.
Coil,
Yeah, Coil, Scale Shot with
Stone
Earthquake.
Edge, and Earthquake.
Exactly. And yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the only thing you need.
Yeah. There's some like decent offense in this team, but there's no like incredible offensive power in it. Like there's nothing in there that
Instant
is like,
damage.
yeah, like it's
Because,
not lacking in power completely, but it's not amazing.
well, it's for me,
He
it's
does have
fine. You
more
get a lot
bulk.
of bulk. Yeah, exactly. You got way more bulk than
Yeah.
offense.
Oh yeah. So it makes up for it with the bulk, but like I'm just thinking like the previous team, like it's got like Staraptor, who like with a reckless set and like a choice scarf like Brave Birds are really hard to switch in to. The one before that, Rhyperior has a huge attack set, so there's like and like Sylveon with like Pixelate Hyper Voice as well. So yeah, that's one thing is that this team lacks a real big damage one.
Yeah, outside of setting up, true. You still
Yeah,
got some monsters that can hit hard.
yeah, the bulk does make up for it. Again, this is like not that it's necessary, but would have been nice. Like just if there was something that could be drafted to like synergize with Slowking going for chili reception a bit better.
Well, you can still
But
go for like a future sight chilly reception into Toxic Rock or Cereal Edge because Cereal Edge are in close
yeah,
combat or even Lack and Rock. So like this, like if you try to bring a dark type, you get close combat and
yeah, true.
You said you're sleeping on Terra Croak.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah, me? Like, honestly, I don't mind. It's just you put so much hype on it. I hope you do something with it. Just saying. That's the only thing I'm saying.
What do you think, Zeus?
Yeah, I don't hate the team. I actually like it more than some of the others. Uh, Great defense in Fortress, Diancie, Hydrapple, Slowking. Uh, he's got good pivot options with Zapdos, Slowking. Fortress gets Volt Switch. Uh, also the bulk with Porygon 2 with Eviolite. Uh, I don't get the hype on Toxicroak is my only thing, and the lack of offensive power without setting up that could be an issue. Um, Sandaconda, like you guys said, would have been a better Terra captain. Um, Other than that, I like the team.
Yeah, I
So
like the team also. A bit more bulk than I like, but I still can be nice if you set up and like yeah, you set up. You can set up as soon as you set up can be very strong. So what y'all will rate the team? Me personally, I think
Uh,
low A,
High B for me.
and for users.
uh, I'm gonna go low A as well.
All right.
It's got some potential, but in order to do that, it's gonna need some setup.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. All right, so let's go for the ninth coach, and it is Nipple Grove, coach of the Dublin Dun fan. It is a former admin, and when we were on
Yes.
Facebook, so it's,
Uh
welcome
huh.
back. I don't remember how good he was, to be honest. Not saying he's bad or good, whatever, but just I don't remember like how he plays and stuff. But from the look of his team, what can we say? Um, why having on board if you have Etran and you have the
What?
oh lol wait sorry
What?
sorry you got the three starters of Legend Z. I'm not sure if it's was meant to
Uh,
be, but it's just funny.
Sorry,
Oh no,
did you
sorry, it's
just say?
Dragonium. Sorry.
Did you just say
What is
why have Embor if you've got Heatran? They do completely different things.
Yeah, but you have a fire type.
Yeah, but see, I don't think fire is necessarily a type you can only have one of. Like,
Well, is that for me? It's just
like
because
they
every time I draft
they do
fire type,
completely different things.
yeah, but I think you can get some. If you wanted a fighting type, you
I
can get a better fighting type.
I do think I do think Embor is another one of those mons where it would be better as a Terra Captain. But at the same time, I do think it's too similar to Ursaring to have it as a Terra Captain with Ursaring, and I think Ursaring is a better Terra Captain than Embor.
So you basically saying a bit like white Umbor then. Why you pick Umbor?
Well, the thing is, it is quite a nice mon. Like, I mean, for one thing, for some reason, it gets Scald out of all things, but
Yeah,
like
that's
it
funny.
can be decently bulky and hit hard. It can be specially attacking or physically attacking. Like, it's not. It's quite. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Like, one thing I did
He doesn't
try
have a
to
dragon
encourage
type.
him.
He could have picked Duraludon over Umbor.
You know
Dragon
what?
steel.
I don't get. I it may be an unpopular opinion, but I don't get the whole people. People always say, "Oh, you team need to dragon." Why is dragon an essential type?
Cause
It's super effective against one other type.
yeah, but it's a bit like dark type. Dark type, like offensively, dragon type is only immune, fairy immune, and still resist. Dark type only two things like resisting. So it's a pretty spawnable type. So when you use,
It is. I don't think dragon is anywhere near as essential as people suggest it is. Like, it's a very good type, but you can definitely get by without a dragon type.
oh yeah, sure, you can without it, but I mean, Duradon is
And
there.
plus, Dark has the major benefit of knockoff being a dark type move, and
Yeah,
knockoff is, you could make an argument for knockoff being the best move in draft.
is one of the best moves. Yeah, I can say it.
Definitely. But I quite like this team. Like, I think Landorus T is just a draft gloomon. It has been for years. Like, it's just always good.
Which one?
Landorus T.
Well, it's good.
It's a very good Pokemon. It does so many things.
Okay, I
It can
thought you
be
were saying it
bulky.
was
It can.
good, like was like something like a waste, like well, whatever.
No. I'm saying it's really, really good.
Okay, sorry. That's why I was like confused. But...
Yeah. No, it can be bulky. It can be offensive. It can set rocks. It can pivot. It has intimidate. It has an immunity. In fact, it has 2 immunities. It's just a really good Pokemon. But everyone already knows that.
yeah.
Alola Muck is one of my favorite, like, slow bulky mons. Its typing is fantastic because it's only got 1 weakness. Very spammable moves as well. Like,
Sorry, do second.
uh,
Make us do it, Ace. Make us do it. We didn't say it's bad. It's just the hype is not worth the hype you putting. It's a very good mon, but you put so much hype like it is like on par. Well, sorry. So continue what you were saying.
yeah. Heatran is very good stats. It's just I don't love it. I don't love the 4 times weakness to ground. Like, you can run air balloon, but it's not a perfect answer to that problem. But I think that's more just like a personal thing for me. It's just not something I would draft, but it does have a lot of good things going for it.
I think because of
Um,
the Gavantula with webs, he enable a lot of his mon. Like
Definitely.
for Relegator, well, because he got Ambor also helps with the
Yes.
because of the webs.
I strongly advised him to, like, drop Mismagius for something less points and make Feraligatr a Terra Captain, because I do think that would make this team stronger.
Yeah,
Because I think Feraligatr would be a much better choice of Terra Captain.
like Terra Dark or with Crunch or even Terra Water with Liquidation or Terra.
It
What's
just enables it to set up easier.
true? You can go for Terra Electric or Ground. Just well, more
Yeah.
electric to not get Para or Terra Fire if you want to. Just to
And the
avoid
thing is with
burn.
Feraligatr is it's one of those Pokemon, but because of the sheer force and potential life orb, like, it can sweep through a team after 1 Dragon Dance.
Yeah, definitely.
But I do like this team. There's a lot going for it. Decent mix of speed, hazard like speed control, bulk. Again, like, maybe a little bit lacking on the click buttons kind of on.
Yeah, same thing as I don't remember, but yeah, for real. I think we always need a funny button man. Like you, as soon as you get on the field, you know that man will damage or like kill me. Like you have to think twice before like letting that man on the field. It's a bit like Arcanine issue and Arcanine. As soon as that thing hit the field,
Yeah,
you already know that thing will do damage. Is that thing
I
still on
love
the
that
board?
Pokemon. Surely not.
Um, I don't see it.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah, 12
It's
points.
in. Damn, no one drafted that thing? Crazy.
Does someone drafted in area?
Yes, it got drafted in Aria, I know it did. I can't remember who drafted it, but I know it got taken.
But yeah, like I got drafted by
Ponyard?
Angry Leprechaun. But yeah, like
Great mon.
Arcanite is the same thing as well. Ishun Zoroark can be one of that funny button mon because he got like 125 in special
Well,
attack and pretty
the
fast.
problem with it, though, is, like, because Zorok doesn't have, like, it has the stats, but it doesn't have something like a base 100 power move.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, true. Like let's see special. Well, I got Focus Blast, Focus Miss, Hyper Voice Stab.
Yeah,
You
you
got
can't
Sludge
be
Bomb.
relying on Focus Blast.
It got
Oh no,
sledge
it's great,
bone.
man. It's got great coverage. It's just it's not. I wouldn't quite class that as a funny button, man.
Well, hyper beam. Choice specs hyper beam.
Oh no,
Oh,
it
you know,
echoed uh, Okie dokie the other day, didn't it, Chef?
It
well,
what?
it's just Okie Doki's 4 times weak to psychic, and I forgot. I knew I fucked up.
Okay, what? What do you say?
We played the
And
other
it,
day, and he KO'd me with Hisuian Zoroark
Oh,
because I forgot about psychic and didn't Terra Dark.
ok, ok. Ça va? Tu veux dire allô? Tu veux dire... Ah ouais, on va
Uh,
manger
what
après. Je vais te donner après. Papa
what do you
finit, puis
think?
je vais manger après.
What do you think about this team, Zeus?
I actually like this team a lot. It's got a good mix between attack and defense. Um, Landorus can be super annoying, whether it's attacking or just intimidate
Scarf.
pivot. Scarf, yeah. Alolan Muck can be super annoying because you can hit him and it just tickles him. Heatran is one of those funny mons that either works or it doesn't. Galvantula is a great web setter. Volt switch out. For Alligator, I agree, would have been a better Terra captain than Miss Magius.
But I think he can still
Slowbro,
go for the Terra, like drop Miss Maginus as a Terra captain.
Oh fuck! There's something we've not mentioned about this team.
What?
This team has no hazard removal.
That's definitely true.
There's
Yep.
no hazard removal on this team at all.
Yeah, that's a big problem. So if you play someone with rapid spin, like you will set up hazards and like you not be scared to have a hazard on the side because you can remove them.
Hmm.
What else? Well, I'm checking. You got Galorin Wheezing that can defog. Do you really remove Mismatch? Well, if you do
Yeah.
that, wait. Onboard Terra. Oh no, it's a +1. You will not have enough points. Septal. Well, maybe if you remove Mismaginus, bring Galorin Wheezing and Levitate for Levitate,
Yeah.
and Terra Septal can be something. Does Gavanchula's
Yeah.
attacks, or even Gavanchula because Gavanchula is not taxed, and can have Ursaring, Gavanchula, and Septals as a Terra captain. So what the rate of that team?
Well, I think I'd say like quite a high B because of the lack of hazard removal that I've just noticed. Because there's a lot of things I really like, but yeah, having no hazard removal is tough.
Well, I think I will put it a
yeah,
low B for me, lower
I
than
was
me,
gonna say B because of the no hazard removal.
because it's
Mm.
like I know some people will say it. Like I think Pokemon did it without it, but it was a regular format, and with a reduced format, can be quite harder to have that certain piece.
Mm.
Yeah, I will put it lower than me because of the lack of hazard remover. And can you set up hazards outside of E-Trans Stealth Rock and Gavantula
Landorus,
Landorus
Landorus.
also? Yeah, I think I will. Me personally, I will put it lower than me.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you will.
I wouldn't.
All right. So what's no, but seriously, like you get Earthstring as a funny button, but at the same time that thing is slow. So you'll need the web support or have to be Trailblaze. Uh, Landers can be a
As
funny button with the Earthquake Choice Band or
yeah,
something. But yeah. So where will you put that team? For me, it's low B for sure.
I would say like fairly mid range B.
Mid,
But higher than Razor or lower than Razor?
Lower than Razor
So lower than me.
for me. I didn't put you lower. I put Razor higher than you.
Yeah, we both put Razor higher than you.
So yeah, but are you putting like lower than me or higher than me?
For me, higher than
Higher
you
than
for
you.
me.
Haters. F y'all.
Just being honest.
No, you just hater. So next, Mr. G. I think Mr. G was a sub for us last season.
Yeah, he was last season. Yeah.
So he was a sub. So now I think that's his first time with his home draft. So you got Galerin Slowking. I wanted that thing, but I was like, it's not. It wasn't a hard snipe. The real hard snipe was the Bertic Terra Captain. On top of that, that was the hard snipe for me. I was like, really, like, no. I was just talking about it in the admin chat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna draft the Bertic. Then I see Bertic Terra Captain. I was like, what? Ain't no way, boy. I was really like that, but well, F him. But yeah. What can we all say about the team? It's not a real snow team, but he got like a snow
No.
part with it because of Gathering Slow King and Bertic.
Yeah, the snow mode. I've run that snow mode before. It's quite good. There's a lot of things to like here. Salamence is a very good Pokemon. Can be physical or special. Intimidate. Infernape is got good speed and again mixed attacker. In fact, he's got a lot of mixed attackers. Like, because Blastoise can kind of be mixed offense as well.
Salamence, Infernape,
Uh,
Blastoise.
mhm. Um, a lot of speed in this team.
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
fast team.
Quite a lot in there.
Terra Jolteon, a really good pick.
Very good. Terra Captain. Regispor's good Terra Captains. All three of his Terra Captains are valuable, I would say.
Usa. Hey, be right back. Be right back.
But yeah, no, there's a lot to like in this team. Like a lot of good speed, some good power, hazards, 2 intimidate mons, sticky web support, screen support. Yes, covers a lot of options.
He's got great pivot moments.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what this team lacks. There's not loads though. There are not loads of things I can think wrong with it.
The Cricketune, I think, is just for the lol. You got a lot of fire weakness. 4 months weak to fire.
Few ground weaknesses as well.
But it can still work. Yeah,
Yeah,
ground.
no, I think this is a very good team.
But ground is more like a problem than fire weakness because ground is like
Yes.
everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, ground's a common type.
And outside of Salamence, it doesn't have any immunities. Like, you remember the team with like 4 Levitates and something like that? It could have been good, but
That's or nobody else has got ground immunities. They're all in one team.
the what is it? What? Hello? Wait, you said what?
I said that's why nobody else has got ground immunities because they're all in one team.
Ah, yeah, exactly. But
I do really like this team.
to be honest, I could have put an S, but the ground weakness is too much. If it was just a fire weakness, it's not that much of a problem, to be honest. But
yeah, I'd put it at A.
Like high A for sure, because really decent,
so
got good
probably-
momentum with Infernape, got Slowking, Blastoise, Jolteon, Ogerpon, Morgrem with Parting Shot. So you got a lot of momentum stuff. You can set up screens, really good offensive. Like Bertic is one of the funny button one because max attack is like 394. So if you go for Choice Band, you got Aqua Jet. No Ice Shard, I don't understand why. But you got Aqua Jet, so it can go for like a Terra Water, Liquidation, Ice Punch or whatever, Icicle Crash, Ice Spin or whatever, Close Combat. That thing is like I can declare Bertic as one of the funny button one because that thing, well, it's super hard. But yeah, for me, high A for sure.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, just the ground weakness. I think that put him to the ground of S. Oh, you're so not funny. But yeah. So what else for you guys?
Yeah, I think there's not much more to say really. Like, it's definitely a high aim
Higher
team for me.
than who was the higher than Nukurutik?
Yes, for me.
For me also, yes.
Yeah, I'd say higher than necrotic, necrotech, necrotic, however you say it.
That was it, Nukurutik. Okay, well there. All right, so next one, Fisher plays. I'm gonna speed up a bit
Um,
because the kids starting to wake up and they're asking me. I want to eat.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna have to drop out at this point because it's like 11 p.m. here and people are in bed, so I can't really sit here keep talking.
go outside.
No, I'm not doing that.
Week.
It's freezing.
I would have done
No,
it.
I'll have to try. I'm not.
Yes.
But no, I'll. I'm sure you two are more than capable of rating the rest of the teams anyway.
Nope.
Um,
We need you.
no, you don't. You don't. I'm not essential. Uh,
All right. No worries.
but
Thank you.
yeah, no, it was fun taking part, and yeah, looking forward to the season.
We'll see who will be in top 8 of this division. So please take care of
Indeed.
yourself.
Yep. Yep. See y'all later.
Well, you can stay in the chat though. Maybe not talk,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so whatever.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, so it's just only you and me now. So Fisher plays second season with us. He played last season. Not sure if he made it top 8 of his division, but yeah, I don't remember. But I do remember he was there. So his team, I kind of like it. Like Graphii unburdened with NDD, so no priority can be will be nice. Keldo is really a good mon. Superior as well, Skeledridge, Screamtail as well. Axer is good. And Amnesty can be good, but yeah. And Ortworm. I'm not sure why Rocky, but yeah. Other than
Maybe
that,
for Grassy Surge and said if he didn't want to bring in DD.
yeah, maybe. But at the same time, I think it's better. NDD will be better for the role as a terrain setter than Traki. Well, maybe a leech. Like if he wants to play like annoying, like knockoff leech seed, grassy surge, a violite with grassy slide, or just choice band woodhammer, it will still do damage. But yeah. Only thing I note, I think, no, never mind. I was like no asset setters, but he got Screamtail and Earthworm. He got good.
And the Oxford.
He got the ground immunity with Earthworm. Anamorous as well. That's true. Grassy terrain. Thank you for noted that, Michael Smith. Grassy terrain helps superior, so you can go for like Trucky with Terra Extender, for example. Go for a slow U-turn, bring superior, and boom, leaf storm with life orb or something, whatever. Because with the terrain and life orb, you can heal a little bit more of the damage, which can be very nice to note. The Oxys, also the Oxys for asset setters, plus the NDD terrain can be very nice. Graphia is one of the mon I need to draft, but never had the chance to draft it. Because
that is a really fun mon to use in draft.
Yo, like parting
really
shot, acrobatic with the seed or whatever.
Prankster, unburden. Yeah, it can be very annoying played correctly.
And he's a Terra Captain, so he's like a Sneasler, for a Wish Sneasler.
Yeah, for real.
But other than that, yeah, his team overall, the team is really nice. He got some priority with Grassy Glide Trucky, Axer's First Impression, Keldeo Vacuum Wave, and Keldeo Specs hit hard. Like that thing is a
Oh,
menace. So,
Screamtail is really annoying with
yeah, screens.
Wish and
Thunder
oh my word.
Waves. Ross can be a screen setter. Baton pass to past the whatever. Yeah, the thing is,
Uh,
I never drafted. I want to, but never had the chance again. Another one I want to draft, but always when it's time to draft it, I get sniped. But well, not sniped, but yeah, someone pick it before me. But the only thing is why two fairies? If you have Screamtail, why an Amorous? Not sure if an Amorous gets something in particular for that. Uh, but yeah, his team, to be honest, for me is an A. Not better than Nicaritip, but definitely an A for me.
yeah, I'd go a little
I thought.
patriotic.
Let me check Nicaritip. No, I think I will say better than Nicaritip because he got more. Like we were saying, he got more instant power. Well, more. He only got one. Okay, on par with Nicaritip, I think. But Nicaritip, no, below Nicaritip, I think. You still got Keldeo, Axorus that can be nuke button. Well, NDD with specs, expanding force also can be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, on par with Nicaritip or lower than? Why are you saying that?
I'd go.
Well, it's a bit. I'm just reading the chat, by the way. What you're saying is a bit all over the place, Chef Ramsey, and also it's much slower, but at the same time, like Superior Keldeo is pretty fast. Axorus is decently fast, 97 if I remember correctly for Axorus. Graphire can be instantly fast. NDD is at 105 if I remember correctly, or one. No, 95, 95. NDD is 95. Wait, 317. Yeah, 95. Yeah, 95. Or much slower than Necrotip? No, I don't think so. Necrotip his team is slower than Fisher plays.
Yes. Superior Screamtail both have like 119.
Let me check. Screamtail. Whoops. Screamtail is
Might be one.
111. Superior is 113.
Oh, so I was a little off.
Keldeo is 108. Axer is 97. ND 95. Graphite. Graphite is
Is 110.
110. So yeah, his team is faster than Necrotip. But does this mean it's better than Necrotip? Personally, I think it's something I will have draft, so I think I will have put it higher than Necrotip, but lower than Mr. G.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. No, sorry. Axorus cannot be Terra Captain. It's 11 points. Oh, that's true. It doesn't have hazard removal. That's very true. While Necrotip can at least offer some pressure with hazards and stuff like that. Even if he can also no hazard removal. But does he really need it with the kind of team he got? You said hazards and boom, boom, boom. Like you said, hazard with Earthworm, then bring Superior and go like you just need one Leaf Storm. Oh no, not low B. But I think I will have because of not no hazards. I think hazard remover. Wait, what can we do to change the team? Let me check. Pirouette. Let's see. Maybe I'll. No, I cannot do that. Like if we check the low tier one. Well, I think Smurgle is just funny, but well, it like some people will say, it is like uh, okay. AIM did win a draft without no hazards, so what else could I pick? Well, Bramblegas is taken. I don't see no other remover that's left. Maybe Toadscrew, but Toadscrew is 7 points. So how? What will we rate it? Are you still keeping an A or?
I didn't realize there was no hazard removal.
Me neither. So, like, if you remove Trocky and Earthworm and pick Toadscrew, you have the ground, the grass under the grass, and you have hazard setters. But at least you have remover. Even Toadscrew is not like the best because of his abilities. You can go for Spore, but yeah, Toadscrew can be nice.
I'd move it down to high to mid B with no hazard removal.
But okay, so between the other Bs, higher than California, the second team, or for me, high B, the first one. I will put it first one.
The first B?
Yeah, first B for me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Go. Wait. All right. So let's go for the next one. Twisted Game. Twisted Game, the one who sniped me, Iron Bundle in SDA. You think it was funny, but he's losing because he doesn't have the power to wield the Iron Bundle. So, yeah, that's the cost. That's the price you have to pay for sniping me, Iron Bundle. But now we're in MDL, so I feel the sense core because like Tyranitar with Clefable Magic Guard, if you well, that's it. Oh, I was expecting more things to really take care of the Sen, but it's a bit like me, like one setter, then one that's really abused the weather. Like me, I have Politoed and Kindra. That's the only two things I really love the Sen. Then yeah, bundles take care of Zapdos anytime without Terra. Because with Terra, anything can be anything. But yeah, he got good setters, a good Brumblegas as a spinner, and even Excurgil, grounded poison type mon.
You got a few levitate mons that are
Yeah,
that's good.
that's a very good team.
Terra Vicable and Terra Okidogi are very, very good captains.
Like like some people use Adderine to in Sun. So for example, Tyranitar set up the Sun, then they switch to Adderine with Jetpack, I think, whatever, to bring the Sun Sweeper. You can do something like that. So you bring Tyranitar, then you switch to, let's say, Vikavolt with the Jetpack, then bring Excadrill and can be GG from there, depending on like the remaining mons and stuff like that. But that's a way you can safely bring Excadrill because Vikavolt is quite bulky. Got good bulk. It's slow, but you use it for webs. Can still work outside of the sand, not necessarily need the sand because Vikavolt set up the web. Bramblegas is pretty nice offensively as well. Yeah, Basculin also is pretty nice. I'm not sure why Basculin, but it's nice.
Yeah, Basculin kind of confuses me because what is Basculin gonna do?
Well, Rockhead with Wave Crash, and I think you get S Smash. Non, je vais te le donner, j'ai pas fini. Donne-moi 2 secondes, ok? Well, that's mean I have to rub this thing, but yeah, the blue stripe got Rockhead because basically you can get any of the 3 forms. So if you get the blue stripe with Wave Crash, no recoil, you get Head Smash. What else? What other move? Double Edge. So it can be very like Choice Band, boom, boom, boom. And 98 is a pretty fast. It's pretty fast, 98. Yeah, with adaptability, only Wave Crash will be stronger, but not Head Smash, and you get the recoil. So maybe Rocket can be nice, better. Maestro. What else? What else can you say about the team? Hello?
I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
looking at it.
I was just like, did he just disappear or something?
No, I'm still here. I was just looking at his team. Um, he does have, in my opinion, one of the best wish casters in Alola Mola.
Definitely. Good pivot with the flip turn.
Um,
Does Latias get flip turn?
yes,
No,
should because
Latios. Not Latias. Only Latios.
really,
Yeah. Weird. Oh well. Yeah, just check. Only Latios get. Hmm.
that's crazy.
So what else? Well, does he have as yeah, bro got setters.
Bro.
You got the water, fire, grass core. That's fine. You got a growling poison type. You got a few immunities. Which are the three? Alola, Clefable, and oh, Latias. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think the team. It's not something I will draft, but the team can be a problem. Definitely a problem, especially because you
I
got
definitely,
Vicavolt with webs, and Brumblegas is a very annoying one to deal with.
I definitely think that this is one of the stronger teams. It could use a little change, but where I'm not sure.
The what? Sorry?
It it could be better with some changes, but I'm not sure what he would change.
But I feel everything cover everything. Like
Yeah,
like you have a ground weakness with Okidogi. You have Brumblegat that resists, Moltres, Vicavolt, Latias that are immune. You scared of fighting? You got Latias, Clefable, Okidogi, Vicavolt, Moltres, Brumblegas. You can maybe electric, but you have Excadrill, Latias that can resist. Tyranitar with Sand will be more bulky. Uh, like
Excadrill's immune to electric.
yeah, so like the chat said, like Maestro and Zach, not Maestro and Michael Smith, the best team so far. I think yes. I think I can even put it S, to be honest, because you got decent bulk, nice offensive. Quite the most of the offensive stuff are slow, or not well because of the it's a low tier. So yeah, I think I will go for S also. Like I will say like the chat said, S team because you can chip everything. Excadrill is one of the funny button mons. Same thing with Basculin to a certain extent. With Choice Band can be a funny button, but can be quotation mark. Bramble Gas 115 in defense in attack and 90 in speed. Tyranitar, well, doesn't need any introduction. Tyranitar is Tyranitar. Plus, you got Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, Knockoff, can go special. Uh, so yeah, I can say S. What about you?
Yeah, I'd definitely say S as well.
All right. So the first S team, which you don't see that often, but yeah, pretty good team. So now let's go with Brendan P. Brendan P. First time with us. I think you know a lot of people that playing with us. Me personally, I never saw him before. I think I saw the channel, but never like I didn't know it was him. But yeah. So his team, what I like is the Upa. Upa is such a menace. Like Hoopa, like that thing is hits so hard, can be special, can be physical, can be a good Spedefmon. I love the Hoopa. I drafted so many times recently, but yeah. Other than that, offensively, you got Ogre Pond, Palmot that can be very nice. It can set up with the Poltergeist, stored power set, uh, like Spider set up the webs. Got Whimsicott Prankster can be annoying, like lead seed sub or just like offensive specs. I saw that like specs with Chicharu. Gudra, Clawsire, Corviknight defensively, even Kamala defensively, and nice spinner as well. You got Corviknight as a defogger, Vaporeon, and its Terra Captain. Like Call Vaporeon got stored power as well, I think.
Yeah,
So,
I'm pretty sure.
stored. It does. So, Calm Mind, imagine. Calm Mind, Scald, and what's the last move? Acid Hammer. So yeah, like Zach said on paper, I really love the team to be honest. It's very bulky, that's true. You got some good wall breaker with the Ogerpon and Upa. You got a good setter with Shell Smash Poltergeist. Webs help a lot Hoopa. Because Hoopa is not that fast. It's like 80, so 284 if you go max speed, which is a bit slow. But at the same time, the format is reduced, so not a lot of good things are really fast. But yeah, pretty bulky team. That team will be hard to break. Definitely, you
Yeah,
play against him like you be patient.
definitely one of the most bulky teams in this division. Just honestly, between the three Mons, Gudra, Clodsire, and Corbin, he's got Ogre Pond Hearthflame with Mold Breaker.
Shit,
Um,
I fighting him in a week
when
7.
he's got Spite Ops for Web, Poltergeist can set up and sweep. Kamala's a good spinner.
Cause they already set
Whimsicott's
up
got,
hazards.
yeah, this is a crazy team.
Me personally, like yeah, the type and the typing are and weaknesses are really well covered. I don't have really bad thing to say about the team. Even Gudra got knockoff toxic. Like, yeah, the team overall for me it will be a S. But is that better than Twisted Game? Hello.
I'm still here.
Okay, okay.
I'm looking at the team.
I will even let the chat. Let me put a poll. Let's have some fun. I'd never do that. How do I do that? Well, I rarely do it. Let me try do one. Can I do it with my phone? Um, I don't know how to do it. Oh, I have to do open. Ah, whatever. F it. But yeah, like think about it. But people was listening. Who do you think is better, Twisted Game or Brendan Peak team? Between both, for me personally, I think I go a bit more. It's quite hard because both are pretty similar, and like some of their stuff, they got like almost same thing. Quite the Brendan P is a bit more bulkier, but a bit more faster as well overall.
Yeah, I would go. I would give the slight edge to Brandon as far as better team. Just uh, so ever so slightly.
So are we? But I see it's a bit lower than Twisted. Okay, so well, chat like Maestro Twister, Zach Twister, you and me were going with Brendan. Damn. Do we have someone else that want to say something? Which one is better between Twisted and Brendan? This one will be the one that's split the decision. Well, Brendan for me is well. I think maybe it's because I'm biased, but he got Hoopa. Hoopa, the thing he break walls. Uh,
It can hit through protect.
Yeah, with the hyperspace. Well, we don't play protect usually in single, but it's almost nice to have.
Yeah,
And you get like
pretty cheap
7 points.
pieces.
What else can you get for 7 points? Well, now the kids are starting to all wake up. Ok, t'es fatigué? Ok, ok. So, all right, guys. So, all right, I will say high A just to make it neutral with everyone. Because you got two, like, as a remover, you got like multiple asset setters. Well, multiple only clogs are. And spide ups. So I think that high A will be fine for everyone. Everyone will agree. Other than that, but I still like that team better though. Me personally, better than Twisted. I like that team better. So all right, let's go for the third. Third Canadian. Nikki is a B. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Fais le riz s'il te plaît. J'ai commandé de la pizza après, ok? Sorry, kids are just woke up, so now they're like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So yeah, Nikki is a B. Rain, the second Rain team, his team is more Rain oriented than me. Overclock, Basque Legion, Thunderous, Lenders as well. They all uh, abuse the Rain really, really well. You get Charger Bug and Tesserina, Jirachi that can switch in easier into
So well, he
fire
well
type.
with Sponge.
Other than that, yeah, the team is good. But because he's from the same town as me, he live like I think 20 minutes from my place. That guy, will he be able to manage that team? That's the real question. I'm just throwing shit at you. It's all love. But yeah, the team is in Terra Basculage and Terra Water with Wave Crash. Like, yeah, like the team. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Now I got my daughters with me, so might be a little bit of a problem, but we're almost done. But yeah, the team is really offensive. Like, I don't know a lot of things I really want to switch into Basculage and Wave Crash under Rain, Terra Water. Like, fuck. Sorry. Sorry. My daughter just moved her head bang in my mouth like it's hurt, man. Quag get one shot. Quackleval or Quagsire? You mean Zach? But yeah, the Rain team is pretty nasty. Definitely, I can say S because it is a Rain team. Like, it's really like not a lot of stuff want to switch because Thunderous with like Weather Ball, Sincere Storm really abuse it. Thunderous, same thing. Weather Ball, Wild Bolt Storm. I think the movie got. Uh, can even go for Thunder if you want more power. Jirachi really helps on with the rain. Azumarill, huge power. Choice Band, Aqua Jet. Another thing that can be very nice. Okay, what's your thoughts on it?
This is one of those, as I call them, hyper offensive teams. It's got some good bulk with Pro Pass. Eviolite Charger Bug is I one of the top web setters. Serena's a good spinner. Um, Basque Legion with Rain is just nuts.
That's a hyper offense team, basically. That's what is a real hyper offensive. You have a fast Azure setters with Overquill. You have remover, a bulky offense.
Rain as well.
Okay, okay. And I just forgot to mention that on the Rain, Jirachi got Thunder. 60% chance to Para. So. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Okay. So, yeah, I will agree for once with Zach. Is an S team, but is that better than Twisted? Oh shit! No, no. Sorry, my daughter just moved. So is that better than Twisted? Free? No, I think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Nikki's team is better than Twisted. Like, definitely better.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
Twisted game with the Sand is like fine because of Escragel, but Nikki teams like you can even put like Damp Rock over every Boots on Pelipper and just be like, F it the rocks and just switch, bring back slow U-turn, bring Basque Legion, boom, 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 or slow U-turn, bring Thunderous or Lenderous or Azumarill, or you got a lot of option. So give me one sec. Well, you can talk. I'm just gonna mute myself. Hello, you still there? Yeah, I said you can talk because I was just like talking to my kids, like they were just fighting for no reason.
I was just looking at the schedule to see if Nikki and Twisted face each other,
Nikki and
and they
Twisted,
yeah they don't.
they don't. Well, I know I face him week 8, so Rain versus Rain, which will be the one to watch to be washed. But yeah, his team is a better Rain team than mine. Mine is not really a Rain team. It's got some Rain archetype. It's like a bit like me drafting Iron Bundle and Galarin Slowking. It's not a snow team, but got a little something with snow.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely the best team I think in the whole draft. So I have to agree with everyone on that. So at least it's a Canadian as a first team. Ah, damn. So guys, I think if you can hear the kids in the back, I hope it is a contraception for y'all because yeah, kids can be very demanding sometimes. Ok, ok, hey, hey. On fait silence, papa est occupé. On fait silence. All right, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit. So yeah, my boy, yeah, no, your boy Maldi, second to last, first time with us. I think it's his first draft also. I think he never did draft. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Uh, Give me one sec. First single draft. Okay, well, I think he's not like used to draft like some people here, but yeah. So let's go check the team. Uh, his team is he got good bulk. It's sad he can only have one Terra captain. Uh, yeah, true. The only Azure remover is the Mousehold, which is not like it's good, but it might do it one time only. Like that thing is not bulky at all. So maybe with screen cover the Grimmsnarl, but other than that, uh, yeah, don't see. Yeah, the team is solid because you can spam some hazards. Then he spam the hazards. Then after that, sorry, because I'm gonna stand up. That's the only way she will stay a bit quiet for the rest of the live. But yeah, so
yeah, he's got some good speed. Um, he's got good bulk with Skarmory, Dragalge. Terra Sinistra is a problem.
oh yeah, that thing is
Um,
annoying. You need to have the right Terra, and you'd be like, damn, I'm doomed because you can go for straight sap, Calm Mind, Terra Blast of the type, Matcha Gotcha, and that's it. or even Skull if you want. If you go for Terror Water,
Iron Boulder can be a good sweeper if come in on the right condition. Grim Snarl with screens and parting shot.
Thunder Wave, Taunt. Something that can be
Yeah,
funny, Misty Surge. You go for Misty Surge, parting shot into something. Then for that turn, you can just go hard. You got a lot of hazards: Skarmory, Sandy Shot, Dragalge. Yeah, his team is. I like the team. I can say maybe because of Muscle, the only hazard remover can be a problem. But at the same time, overall, his team doesn't are not scared of hazard that much. Because if you go for someone go for Toxic Spikes, you got Dragalge. The rest of the team are not weak outside of Entei, not weak to Rock. Um, Maybe the webs can be a problem. Forced to run Evidity Boots. Manaphy doesn't really need the speed, can be tanky, rest, sleep torque. And yeah, so what the chat said about that. You can give your opinions. Of course, I'm just gonna check the chat.
yeah, Entei uh, is just nuts. Would have been better if it was a Terra Captain, but yeah, I like the team. It's not as bulky as I would like per se, but it's got some really decent bulk with Skarmory, Galaxy. Finishes pretty bulky. Grimmsnarl's pretty bulky. Um, got decent speed with Boulder,
More than decent
Mouthful.
speed.
Well, yeah,
I think that's one of the fastest team, like without Scarf and stuff like that. That's one of the fastest team. Ok, attends. Taraji.
yeah. In my opinion, this would be probably a high A, low S for me.
Well, I don't think better than Brandon. Is that better than Mr. G? Maybe lower than Mr. G. Like between Mr. G and Nicaritip, I think I'll put it.
Yeah.
And the last team goes straight there. So GG everyone. So thank you for watching. Attends, après j'arrive, j'ai bientôt fini. Alright, so the last team. Last team is Zach Mander, the fourth Canadian with us. So yeah, a pretty good team. Veterans stop any hazards can be very annoying. Stop the rapid spinner. Get Ishin Samurott set up hazards. Terrakion Terra Captain. I don't know why we let that thing Terra Captain, but yeah, too much. It happens. Arrête. It happens. Sorry. It happens, so we have
Minier
to.
point is ludicrous.
Nah, Miner is trash. Nobody can change my mind. Like that thing, like get 2 hits KO. Like yeah, even if you like priority will have a field day. So yeah, nah. Nobody will change my mind. It is a good mon. It can be a good mon, but yeah, no, it's not him. You're doing a ace now with Toxic Rock. That's the same thing. It's a good mon, but it's not the mon of the year. But yeah, you got a lot of hazard setters. Got webs with Masquerade and Intimidate, which is pretty nice. Regieleki as a rapid spinner. I think that's the only rapid spinner you got. Can be good, but at the same time, is not like a tanky mon. For me, if you want to remove hazards, you have to be decent tanky. Okay, baby. Okay, shh. Mhm. Yeah, with Terra it's okay. Like it's not the most OB thing, but it's okay. It's fine. But yeah. Oh, I got Disidry. I forgot Disidry defog. Yeah, I just realized that, Zach. Yeah, exactly. Like because Regieleki got less of a high tier ground type, it's a bit better in this format. And he got like one of the best ground type Ursaluna. Oh, baby. Yeah, exactly. That some teams doesn't need as a remover because they're not weak to it. But if you check the last three, weak to rocks, so it can be a problem. But at the same time, I'm not sure he will bring all three in one game. Tinkerton definitely can be there in every game. Go for knockoff, pickpocket stuff, or what do you call? Go for Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock. Okay, baby, okay. Sorry, guys. Like I said, yeah, I have kids. So, yeah, this is Jaira Jellicky as a remover, pretty nice. A lot of nice. Mets-le dans une assiette puis va chauffer. Even Azelf, Suicide Lead with Stealth Rock and Taunt, can have Taunt is pretty fast. I think it's one of the fastest as well, because of Regieleki. Without Regieleki, it's pretty fast also. Petrant is not slow. Samrat is not slow either. Terrakill pretty fast. Azelf also. With the webs I think will help a lot of Ursaluna because Ursaluna Trailblaze is a thing with guts. By the way, just saying. But yeah, with the webs it will help him to run more offensive power than speed, especially in Samrat. Thank you. Especially on Samurott, I think that would be very nice. Yeah, the team is pretty good. I could say a high A for me. Because I know for sure the top 3 months will be there. Even top 4 months will be there every week. Then after that is either the Sudrai Regieleki, because Regieleki can set up the screens also. This guy is can be tanky. Attends. Yeah. I think high A for sure. For me. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd go high A. Petrant can be super annoying with how bulky it is. Samurai is a great lead. Voice Scarf.
You got a little bit of weakness to
Least
ground
dead.
though. Petro round, Tinkaton, Regieleki, Magmortar, but you got like 1, 2, 3 immunities. So kinda new
Also
to
track.
Oh yeah, to reckon 5, so you got
Correct.
5. 5 weak ground. So ground can have a field day here. Yeah. Well, I A for sure. But
Yeah,
higher than Brendan? Me, Brendan will be the first A for sure. So for me, it starts below Brendan.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah. Yeah, you're gonna crash out then. Because I'm gonna put you at D. But nah, I don't think so. You're higher than Brendan. Brendan got a better, more well built. Nah, you can say better Brendan. Like you got almost the same thing, but Brendan got more bulk, and offensive power with Orgrippon. Yeah, no, you have a bit more better offensive, but defensively, Brendan is better than you. I can say on par with on par with Brendan. Because look, what's their offensive stuff are mainly Terrakion, Ishuin Samurott, Ezelf. Regieleki I can say offensively works, and maybe Cell Smash Minior, but bulky is just like you have bulk, but you don't have walls compared to Brendan. Attends, laisse-moi finir, j'ai fini. You have like Petrarant, and this is right, so really the Ursula is bulky, it's not a wall, because Ursula cannot really like how can I say that? Just for example, like Petrarant is a wall, Ursula is bulky. Like Petrarant can recover, can switch, can go for parting shot, and can tank a lot of hits. Ursula is more like I tank hits and I try to dish out damage, but I cannot stay for the whole game compared to Petrarant. I can stay like an eternity on the game. That's what I mean. Like it's bulky, it's not a wall. And Brendan got a lot of walls compared to you. Like you got Carbonite, Clogsire, Gudra is kind of a wall because it's got so much bulk. Hoopa as well. Kamala as well can be a good wish passer. I forgot to mention that. Vaporeon as well can be a very good wish passer. And like defensively, Brendan beat you. Offensively, you beat Brendan. Nah, you don't deserve an S. Definitely not an S. High A. No, I know you don't need a lot of good bulk, but he can. His defense, like defensively, his team is better than yours. I'm just saying that. Offensively, you got better stuff because you got Terrakion, you got Issue and Samurai that can offer pressure with the what do you call the spikes. Petrarant can be offensive with like assist so many times with weakness policy. Petrarant, Minera can set up. If you can set up, then you can almost sweep. All right, so chat's going for him saying it's the best A team. I disagree, but I can understand, but I still disagree. Yeah,
No, I
but
disagree. I'd put him below Brandon.
you have put it below Brandon. Well, let's say for me, I will say it's on par, but just because I don't want to see it at the top, I will put it like that. Just for me, it's on par. They both have different stuff that can be meaning they're very good. I will still have. I prefer still Brendan, but I can understand why his team is good also. But I will put it right here, just to say, just to spite him. He's not the first one on A. It's just for the love. But yeah. So sorry guys, now I have to end the stream because kids are starting to acting up. Well, you have to hear that, so I have to take care of them, and I'm alone at the moment. My wife is on the way, but yeah. So I think that's a pretty good representative of the draft overall. Uh, Even if I could say like this is better. Yeah. Now it's perfect. So the full tier list is way better now. I think yeah. I know everyone in the chat agree, but yeah. So I guess that will be all. Do you have anything to say? To add?
No, I want to wish everybody luck in all their matches this coming season,
And that's it, I guess. So guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow, and as usual, stay liquid.